If you breathe, the words will come. I know that one of the scariest things as a speaker is this idea that you might forget what you had to say next. It actually happens all the time. It's not that scary at all, but you do need to know how to deal with it. The problem is that most speakers, as soon as they realize they've forgotten what to say next, they hold their breath. As soon as you hold your breath, you are not letting any more oxygen into your body than was there already. You're introducing tension. Your whole body goes into this frozen state. When your brain isn't receiving any more oxygen and your whole body is kind of paralyzed, the chances of inspiration striking are low. I'm not going to lie to you, they're low. So this is the problem. This is what happens is we put ourselves into a state and we just freeze up and it just elongates. My theory is the reason we hold our breath is we're trying to stop time. Just everyone just wait until I remember what I have to say and then I'll continue. But the only person the time is stopping for is me. The audience is still breathing. They're still alive. They're still doing their thing. And they're watching this poor speaker in paralysis. So instead of holding your breath, instead of trying to stop everything until you're ready again, this may feel counterintuitive, but what you need to do is you need to keep breathing. So if you've just taken a breath in, let that one out, let a new one in, allow yourself to breathe. Now, there may be silence. You may have forgotten what you wanted to say, so there may be silence that you're breathing into. That's okay. Stay present with your audience. Stay present with yourself. Keep breathing, and the words will come. The word inspire means to breathe in. When we get an idea, we are inspired. You will become inspired if you allow your breath to flow. Worst case scenario, you've allowed your breath to flow, you're stuck on what you just said, and you can't, nothing is coming. This is the worst case scenario. It hardly ever happens. Anytime that I've allowed myself to breathe, anytime that the speakers that I work with have allowed themselves to breathe, something comes. But if it doesn't, here's a trick. Repeat the last thing you said. There's a reason you're stuck on it. Chances are you wanted to say it again, or you had a thought that was supposed to come afterwards and it got disrupted somehow. So the last thing that you said, repeat it. The last thing that you said, repeat it. Don't repeat it exactly the same way you said it beforehand, and no one will know that it's not on purpose. They think, oh, yeah, that's really profound. Most of what you say, most of what you are imparting to your audience is hopefully going to be of value. So if you have just said something, chances are, if you're forgetting what to say next, you've just said something pretty impactful, because usually the best bit goes at the end, and it's usually at the end of a thought and the beginning of the next thought that we get lost. So if you have just finished something, chances are it's a really relevant piece of content. It's worth repeating. Say it again. By the time you have said it again and you are in flow, something will definitely come. But you probably won't need to do that. Chances are all you need to do is allow yourself to relax, stay in this lovely flow state, stay connected with your audience, allow your mind to wonder, what was it I just said? What is the most logical thing to say next? It may not be what was written in your script, but that doesn't matter. They don't know. No one is sitting in the audience with a script and a gun, as one of my best friends would always say. We were actors together, and that was her favorite thing to say all the time. No one is sitting in the audience with a script and a gun. And it's true. They don't know. They don't know what you were going to say next. So allow yourself to be inspired. Chances are, if you do get lost, there was a reason for it. And maybe there's something that you need to be saying that wasn't in your script, that your audience really needs to hear. So allow yourself to breathe, stay in flow, stay connected to yourself, stay connected to your audience, stay present, and let yourself be inspired. There is nothing more riveting than a speaker who is truly in the moment, who's truly there with their audience and discovering what they want to say in the moment with the audience as they say it. I'm not saying wing it. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you do your preparation and then you let it go. And you trust that your preparation was good enough for you to be able to speak from the heart in the moment. Try it next time. I look forward to the next time that you forget what to say so that you can practice this. It's really fun, actually, and it will change your relationship. If you are nervous about speaking, it will change your relationship with speaking because you can learn to trust yourself. You know that if you breathe, the words will come.